Hey family, how are you? It is the 23rd, I want to say, of August. Shout out to my fellow Virgos. It is Virgo season, family. Yeah, yes, it is Virgo season, and so uh, where do I begin? I've been kind of busy. I've had a long week. When I tell you I've had a long week, family, it probably seemed like it. Like, bitch, where you been? We ain't got no video. What you been up to? What you doing? Yada, 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 yada. Okay, I've been handling things. Just know that. But as I sit here at my table, I'm getting ready to get started on a crafting project. I brought my sewing machine out, and I also took out my flip to make a whole video about this process. But guess what? How about my flip was dead all this time because I haven't used it in over a week, and so it was dead. So it's plugged up to my laptop because it has that little internal battery. So it's plugged up to my laptop now to give me a little juice. And yeah, so So I'm on my iPad right now. I was gonna tape via my phone, but I ain't doing that neither because I wanted to show you guys what I'm making and I have it on my phone. So let me show you guys what I am making. And I'm still going to take pictures every now and again and post it on my social network. You see that? See it? That is what I am making. Isn't that not bad as hell? You better wear that shit, Fantasia. That shit is bad as hell. And let me show you. Here's the material, my phone, the pattern, all that other kind of stuff. Let me show you. Here's the pattern that I'm using. It is a quick sew. But I'm making this one here, okay? But I'm not going to have it as long, so it's going to probably be about somewhere up in there. And instead of making this top, I'm going to make a bandeau top on there as opposed to that because I don't want that. I just don't. Excuse me. I mean, I don't want it like that. So then at first, I had took out like a few different jumpsuit patterns, and I was going to just simply put me a jumpsuit together, from different jumpsuit patterns. So I was going to do that, and then I said, well, you know what? I got one better. I know how to improvise, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going I'm using the pattern to make the bodice and the bottom, and then for the top, I'm just going to make a, little bandeau top, or however way you pronounce it. I'll call it bandeau. Some everybody else might call it something else. Either way, let me show you, goddammit, this top. See? That top right there. So, that is what I am doing. And I just came on right quick to say what's happening. What's up? What you doing? How's your week going? Enjoy your weekend, all that old type of shit. You feel me? So, anyway, without further ado, let me get started. Damn, I really, and I got my tripod and shit. You see what I'm saying? I have my tripod ready. You know what I'm saying? So I could tape this whole thing. Make a little video and shit. But my shit done went to the left. So I don't know what to do now. Because now to be sitting up trying to hold some shit in my hand is going to slow me up. Because once I get started, it's a wrap, and this shit will be ready to put on in about 2 hours. Bet that. Hemmed, all put together, all that shit. In about 2 hours. Dig that. Okay, from cut to finish, about 2 hours to be ready. And so, I'm not in no hurry. So it might take me, and just taking my time, it'll take about 2 hours. But if I was in a hurry, about 45 minutes, and it'll be ready for me to put on. But being that I don't have nothing to do and I'm not in no, I ain't pressed. So, just a little bit of time. Give me a couple of hours and it's done. By the time Ken gets off from work, I'll be done. And I can start getting my shit packed up for the weekend. Did I even mention that I'm going to LA? Did I mention that a while ago? I don't even know if I mentioned it. Because I did a video like right before this. And y'all look, I broke my nail. I broke that motherfucker. And so I started trying to take off the, you know, the manicure, the you know, the gel manicure shit, trying to take that shit off. But I broke that nail. And look, the rest of them is long and shit, but this one is kind of long. It kind of broke too, but, you know, it looked like the same way the shit look, you know, when you need a feel, you know what I'm saying? You got to hit them cuticles, you know what I'm saying? File that shit down, take some nipples and get all that excess off. So I know it's looking crazy, but I don't give a fuck. See, check that out. Bam. It is what it is, you know what I mean? I ain't no Barbizon motherfucking model. That ain't what I do, you know what I'm saying? So I don't give a shit about it. I don't know what's happening with the color either. I don't know what Apple got going on. Anyway, but let me, oh, and hold on. Let me show you something else, too. Now, what I was going to do was I was going to make this shrug right here. This one. I was going to make that, too, to go with it. So it just depends on whether or not I want to do that or not. Oh, excuse me. Whether or not I want to go follow all the way through or not. Probably not. I don't know. It just depends. But, so let me get busy. I just want to come in and say what's happening. And, this is what I'm doing. You see what I'm talking about? This the shit I got to go through. You know what I'm saying? This the shit that goes on in my world. Everybody's shit is different. But this is the shit that I got to contend with. Ain't that a bitch? Bottom line is, have I been to the gym? I have not been to the gym. But for whatever reason, my metabolism, I guess, is skyrocketing because I'm not gaining a pound. I'm not really gaining any weight. You know, I had a little bloating going on a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? I was a little worried, you know. And so, but that kind of subsided. My fluid levels and shit kind of, you know, got back cool. So, I feel good, shit. You know, I've just started back drinking my apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning after I brush my teeth. So, I keep it in my bathroom. And after I finish getting my grill together, crest that up, and then I just, you know, give me a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and it keeps my body, you know, it starts me off with, you know, alkaline, and it, you know, it kind of, you know, absorbs some fat and shit like that, you know, start my day off right. And so I have to say, I guess that's one reason why I ain't really gaining, or it's not really, you know, I'm eating a little bit. I'm not eating a whole lot. I've never been a foodie, no way. So getting down with a whole bunch of shit ain't never been my thing. So, sweet tooth, yeah, that's me. Okay, that's the nigga I am. Okay, on some sweet tooth shit, but on some old, give me a double Whopper with cheese and give me a side of bacon. Nah, that wouldn't be. I wouldn't be that motherfucker. And a Diet Coke and a large fry. Nah, I'm not that motherfucker. Cause it's like, what? You know, one woman had the nerve to tell me the other day she's a vegetarian and she don't eat this and that, and, you know, you need to eat some asparagus, but this bitch is a Twinkie away from 400 or 500. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm gonna ask that you might as well go ahead on and get that bacon sandwich, because fucking without all that asparagus and motherfucking salmon, bitch, is not working. It's not working. You might as well go ahead on and get your shit on some full fat type of old shit. Go on and deep fry that shit in short. Then, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some people, you know, be on that old, well, I don't eat this right here and I don't eat that right there. Well, bitch, maybe you should, okay? Because you're depriving your motherfucking self by eating that bullshit that don't nobody else really want. But it's not really showing that you, okay. Excuse me, I'm getting ready to go on a tangent and turn this shit into something else. So until I do that, before I do that, let me go ahead on and cut the cord on this foolishness. But yeah, still I wish her well the best of luck or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna go on and ask that you go on and make your motherfucking hamburger and put some A1 sauce on it. Because all that asparagus shit ain't working, mama. It ain't working. Okay, you might as well go and eat the same bullshit that the rest of us is eating. On that note, deuces, I'm out. Holla. Have a good weekend. I'll be back on shortly.